Alright, we're getting into the game at the moment.
It's green pattern. Yay!
Yeah, we're going to be looking at the gameplay very shortly. It's actually pretty crazy to see Kolento playing a combo deck. I mean, I'm pretty happy to see him play that.
You think he will rope? And
I wouldn't put it past him. By the way, how much Grim Patron has Life Coach played?
a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Interesting.
And he was even explaining it on stream and, while playing.
Yeah.
So it's, wow. That's not easy for Life Coach.
Alright, so apparently Kolento has the Unstable Ghoul in his deck, so it's a bit more of an anti-aggro...
Anti-aggro setup, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's an anti-aggro setup at this point because there's very little other reason.
For Firebat, I think he's more happy to be paired up against a Grim Pattern than against Control Warrior, you know?
Yeah. No, I think so too. Control Warrior is so one-sided,
Yeah.
like with Oil Rogue.
It almost feels as bad as when you play Freeze Mage against Control Warrior.
Nothing feels as bad as Freeze Mage versus Control Warrior.
It's easy to win. You just drop Emperor on turn 6.
Right, and you OTK them with Archmage.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you're
did
right,
that in
forgot about
Bucharest.
that.
That was really easy.
Yeah, easy life.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have Sorcerer's Apprentice with Echo of Medivh, right? To make fireballs free.
What?
You get 4
We are not
apprentices.
playing Gash so much today, you know?
Okay, alright. Sorry about that. Alright, so Kolento's got 2 Acolytes of Pain, which I have to say are very important with an Unstable Ghoul on the board.
They're always important.
Yeah, they're always
Always.
important, but like when you've got a setup like this, it's pretty hard to make it even better.
I would say Palta Shredder.
Yeah, just, hit the board.
Hmm.
So I would like to take a moment here to speak about God Lento, our Lord and Savior. Have you nothing to say about him?
No, not really. I'm not. I'm not the religious type, you know.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I forgive you, Lothar.
Thank you, thank you.
You are forgiven, my child.
What about
Coin
you
Cruel
attack?
Task and,
You attack into the 2/2 Battle Rage,
for 2 cards?
and then you can play Taskmaster. I don't know how many Taskmaster he plays. That's the question.
Yeah, that's actually a really good question. Now that you mention it,
If he plays 2, I would say you can use this one.
well, but if you play only 1, then you have Grom or something else to enable later.
Then he plays 2 Inner Rages.
Right.
If you play 1 Taskmaster, you play 2 Inner Rages.
No, I like the play you suggested. I think it's a pretty nice play to play Battle Rage with the Cruel Task. Or you just drop the Acolyte if you feel like it, but...
2 executes. Oh wow, that's kind of unfortunate for Kolento here.
Yeah, at the moment there's not many
Yeah,
enablers, but...
I agree now with this Acolyte of Pain because his draw is kind of atrocious
Yeah.
right now. So I favor the Acolyte of Pain instead of the Taskmaster. You don't need the board control right now.
Right. No, I think it makes quite a bit of sense. And there's gonna be... At least there's gonna be a good SI7 here for Firebat.
2 draws from the Acolyte of Pain.
Balance, boys.
And the
Balance.
Death Spite is being picked up. Really important card against the Rogue.
Yeah, because
Really
you can...
important.
well, how much damage can Kolento... Oh, never mind.
No,
I was
it
gonna say,
just-
can he prevent? But never mind, that's...
You will draw the Armor Smiths like at some point.
Yeah.
And then you go from 5 to 800.
Yeah, you go from like a little bit of weapon damage to just an OTK right then and there.
Yep. So you drop the Death Spite here, I would guess, right? Death Spite killed the 3/3.
Then play the Dread Corsair.
No. Why would you play that right now? Doesn't make any sense. It dies to
I don't think-
backstabs, and you have the Warzone Commander in your hand already.
enable it.
So you have almost always the option because you will keep the Death Spite for the upcoming 2 turns.
Yeah, you'll
I
be
would
getting
say.
a
If there was
whirlwind out of
no
it.
target to attack, you will keep the Death Spite. So your Dread Corsair can be always played with value because
Acolyte of Pain, Cruel Task, or Whirlwind is good. I just thought about it. Like, what are we gonna use Execute with
yeah,
besides this? Like, I just thought about it as he was going about making the play, and he picks up the Emperor Thorison.
wow. So Warzone Commander for 2 mana, it's really important. But there's also an Emperor, so
Yeah, but I
He
think the
lacks-
Warriors one is maybe not, maybe not. You know that Drake and the Blade Flurry, and the backstab at -1.
yeah, that's
just,
insane.
you know,
Imagine
that's-
that.
That's big.
I think now Kolento has to use the second execute.
Yeah.
He
I
wanted
know.
to drop the. Oh wow, he goes for the Emperor. So
Well,
he was all in.
yeah, he's
He forces his opponent to trade for the Emperor, probably with the Emperor if he doesn't have other ways. But you know what? that most of the time it's not a
Yeah, it's a really
Yeah.
big all-in to assume the rogue's not gonna have something to kill the
even not kill it like sap. It's
Separate,
not.
Yeah.
Sap is basically the same because you have no time in this matchup to play Emperor a second time.
Yeah, you'll only play it like
Yeah.
once.
Sap is just like deal 5 damage.
Yeah. And now Firebat's got the board and a pretty good one at that.
I feel like I would not play the Emperor there, you know?
If you're Kolento, just wait a bit before you get the value out of it.
Yeah.
This is a 5-mana sprint. A pretty cheap sprint.
Because you still lack the Grim Patron in your hand.
Alright, let's think about... There's like
So-
25 lines of play. At least.
But there's no whirlwind for 0. What about Taskmaster?
I think you have to play like your Death Bite about now.
Yeah, you have to kill the Emperor too. So I guess he will.
Just vomit like the
Yeah,
execute
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
5/5. And now Firebat has to get a Blade Flurry. A good one.
So I guess Sprint is a viable option for 1 mana.
Yeah. You prep this thing and you're good to go.
Wow.
That's
1
it.
mana Sprint. Oh look, a Lothar.
It goes on to 2 actually, it's -3, never mind.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Lothar lied.
I lied. Sorry guys. It's 2 mana, it's still okay.
This is just nuts. Can you picture this? Deadly Poison Blade Flurry into Lothar? Like, he's gonna have enough mana to do all of this if he wants to. Right?
Wow.
Oh no, he's not. He doesn't have a dagger. Herder. Durr. Computer.
So if you
man.
you
don't
have
even know
sap
what's
for 2
happening.
unfortunately, but you have 2 eviscerates. But you can use the eviscerates to win the game instead of maintaining
I
board
think
control.
at this point, like, are you really afraid of getting OTK'd from hand from Kolento? You've seen a few whirlwind effects. He used Cruel Task as removal.
Yeah.
How afraid are you of that? So I think you're setting up.
So what
for the
about
lethal soon.
sap on the 3/3 on the pirate attack phase?
I would, yeah. I was gonna say I would probably like do this in that specific way. Yeah, you can afford to sap it now, or you kill it right away
No, you don't kill it.
in case another one falls.
You don't kill it because you have no targets for the saps anyway.
Yeah.
You
He's
might
so
also
close to
think
lethal.
about killing the armor smith this turn because there's a death spite, So yeah, he does that.
Otherwise, he's getting an extra 3 life, which Firebat may not be able to get back.
He doesn't attack. That's interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna sap Blade 3 next turn, is my guess.
Probably.
No. Actually, that's quite a bit of damage here for Kolento.
So you drop the
Grom,
Grom
Whirlwind?
and Whirlwind?
I guess. Oh, you just attack face with a Death Bite. We're dumb, dude.
No, but
Okay, you mean that Whirlwind effect. Okay.
yeah, I was guessing like which one is better to save 1 mana, right? Because if you play the Whirlwind now,
Oh my god!
that's lethal, right?
That has to be lethal, right? Yes.
Yeah, that's
Tinkers,
like 100
sap.
damage.
Oh man.
800 damage, sorry.
100.
800,
Right, 800.
800.
Why 800, by the way?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
So the rogue wins the game.
So Firebat's able to actually stick to this match. Like, I don't like. It's just he's able to live onwards to the next match. He still has to face 3 more. I mean, the warrior deck with 3 more of his decks, and I mean, the warrior's a mirror match, so that could be a coin flip. It's possibly a coin flip.
Yeah, but that was really close.
That was a really close match.
Yeah.
Like it was almost match point for Kolento. And Firebat is alive, and I mean, I don't know how the rest of his line. If it's handlock, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, if it's handlock, it's really solid. If it's zoo and the warrior gets weapons.
Control warrior, I feel could be pretty good against this. I don't think he'd ever bring in a meta game like this. I don't think he'd bring control warrior. You don't have the
I would, as a Grim Patron,
Yeah.
I would rather play against
another Grim Patron, right?
Against a Grim Patron.
Then,
No, I would rather play against Control Warrior
Yeah.
than against Zoo.
Well, I mean, sure, but they're different classes.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Firebat
You mean
has
next
both.
up? Okay, yeah, to get the possible comeback.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, I was confused. I
Sorry,
thought-
I kind of
Right.
misinterpreted what did you say. So,
Yeah.
you know, it doesn't really matter if it's Grim Patron or Control Warrior. It's always a good matchup.
Yeah.
Because if you feel like a solid Grim Patron Warrior, then you feel like you're favored either way. Because you feel, oh,
Yeah, I have
I'm
the
the
edge,
superior,
yeah,
I'm the
right.
superior Green Pattern Warrior. I can outsmart him, unless he has Emperor. But that's basically
That's like
it.
an IQ bonus right then and there.
Yeah. I heard Frozen has 140.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but he's always one of lethal on
Yeah, I
stream.
know what's up with that, man. Like,
I think that's he plays something bad.
he can't do it, Dad. Like, you can't do it, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. Like, he can't. It's impossible. So, Warrior versus Warrior is going to be the next match. So, if it's a coin flip, like Grim Patron versus Grim Patron,
When you play Grim Patron against Grim Patron, you don't want to drop those Grim Patrons in 5 and Woodwind everything and just go with board control. That's it.
that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you play like Death's Bite, set up the first charge, then you play your Grim, go all in, Inner Rage, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
it's over. So you could be able to get yourself like 4 Grim Patrons on turn 5,
Yeah.
and then he can't handle any of them, because all he's got are 1 damage AoEs.
You can't handle that because everyone is in there.
Yeah, once everyone's in there, it's too late, right? You have to play Brawl.
But it's kind of like unintuitive
Yeah.
to play Brawl in a Grim Patron deck because
doesn't-
why would you play that?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So
Yeah.
you have to have like the anti-Grim Patron deck in the Grim Patron deck. Like,
It's kind of anti-handlock too, but
Hellfire in Zoo. That's kind of what it reminds me of,
yeah,
right? That'd be like
Shadow Flame makes more sense.
right, exactly.
Or Demon Wrath.
I actually like Demon Wrath in Zoo. I'm sad we haven't seen much of it. It seems like a pretty good.
So it's
card.
Control Warrior. No, wait, that's also command.
Yeah, there's a Warstone Commander in that hand from Firebat, so it's probably Grim Patron.
But he plays Belchers, so it's kind of
It's got the edge, I think. Well,
Yeah.
the slime.
the little slime.
Yeah, the slime. Well, I think the card draw that Kolento is going to be able to generate.
He has the
Yes,
weapons,
much
which is
better.
really important. What you want to get
Yeah.
in the mirror match is weapons, card draw, and you can even keep the whole combo in your hand.
Right. There's no.
You don't want to play the floating berserkers early on.
Well, before turn 4, I think it's acceptable.
Before the Death Spite? Yeah, but
Yeah, because you can play the second one and then.
okay, if you have 2, yeah, it makes sense.
Well, in this case, sure, but what could punish you here besides execute?
Nothing really.
Greetings. There's a Fiery War Axe though, so Kolento's
This
draw
will be dealt with.
very, very fast. Kill it very fast.
Sometimes it feels so bad when if you play control versus control and someone kills your Acolyte
Yeah.
of Flame for just 1 card draw, it feels really bad. But when you play mirror match
It's
with
fine.
Grim Patron, it's kind of okay.
Yeah, because you want to draw. Like, you don't care. If I draw 2, then that's amazing. If I
Yeah,
draw 1,
yeah.
it's still okay. So I'm no surprise there. Now, Firebat's line. Oh, wow. Well,
You know
never mind.
what I found really interesting in the Grim Patron deck is the fact that sometimes you destroy your weapon by playing the second weapon.
All the time, yeah.
Like really multiple times when you compare it to Control Warrior. Like,
It happens sometimes when people were thinking, wow, this is next level. But for Grim Patron, it's routine. You just override Death's Bite for the AoE. and
yeah,
it's pretty
sometimes you have
normal.
like a 4-1 Death Spite on board
Yeah.
and a Death Spite in your hand, and you drop the Death Spite before attacking with the first one because you want to set up the whirlwind effect for the
For the
next
second
turn.
one, oh, yeah, exactly.
So you play Death Spite, destroy your Death Spite without attack, and then you attack with the fresh one.
Yeah, to make sure that it has only 1 durability on the
Yeah,
following turn.
yeah.
It's I really do like that about the new like it's become pretty standard now. but
Execute phase, your own. Did
Yeah.
you see that?
I saw that.
That was Artosis.
Well, good game, Firebat. Well played.
Artosis is looming over the board. Like
We
you
should
know.
have that. We should have like a shadow, like you have a mask of Artosis, just like a shadow of Artosis casted over the board.
And
When you
forehead.
play execute, it says put it here, and then you target. It says you can't target that.
That escalated quickly. No mission inventor. That's so funny. Like this card that only sees play in combo decks.
Yeah, well, Shaman played it for a while in Rogue Tempo, but just because they otherwise had no good draw engines. But now that's changed entirely.
Yeah.
Like all you see is the Green Patron Warrior. It's funny because sometimes it might as well be a Novice Engineer. Sometimes it might as well be a 2-drop that draws 1 card. So
But it's better against aggro.
yeah,
Because it trades for 2 minions.
Exactly.
Most
You
of
can
the
kill
time.
2/3/2s
Yeah.
or, you know, spawn a bunch of imps on the imp gang boss to help
Definitely.
yourself.
Armor Smith and second Wirren. Now you want to. This
I don't
is so
think so,
bad.
right? But look
I
at
have-
that hand size.
Like commanding shout.
Yes! I vote yes. I say yay. You say nay?
Nay,
Nay?
I really dislike the commanding shouts. It's useless most of the time. Unless
Okay, I thought you were just gonna say it's a useless card. It's not worth playing. Nobody should ever play that. Okay, you were still
no,
going.
no, it's like if you don't draw an emperor,
Right.
then it's only usable at turn 10
Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
So at turn 10,
But it makes Grim Patron versus Grim Patron very favored for you.
oh yeah, that's right.
Like, you
And
just
mirror match,
wipe the board
It's
and-
really great. Yeah, that's a great,
I didn't
great
think about
point.
that very
Yeah,
much,
yeah,
but it
You're
does
right.
help.
You're spot on that.
Somebody's betting on Kolento final. We got a lot of games to go before that can be proven right or wrong.
Kolento Chuck Norris? What? Oh really?
Kolento is, in fact, I mean, he taught me to roundhouse kick. I think he taught Chuck Norris how to roundhouse kick.
Firebat's hand seems to be.
Yeah, it was it was good until it got bad.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good way to put it, right?
Yeah, yeah, I would say the same.
It's not a tautology at all.
And now Kolento's, on the other hand, is really lacking anything. It's like there's no.
Well,
AoE.
never mind that. I think will we see here the first war song with Acolyte of Pain and the Battle Rage or not?
Why not?
Oh man, I love
Why
that play in my
why
mind.
didn't you play an example Warsong Commander?
With Acolyte,
Acolyte.
right? Yeah. And
No, no,
Battle
no.
Rage.
He did draw it with the commanding shot. Never mind.
Yeah, he
But
just did.
you could have played an example Warsong Commander, Floating Berserker, commanding shout into Battle Rage.
Yeah, that's what I was like thinking about. That he
Yeah.
could actually trade and then get a bit.
You
of
will draw the second Warsong Commander anyway in this situation.
eventually, probably.
Yeah.
With the amount of card draw you're getting off this, it's very likely. Well, that Belcher is going to be a bit annoying unless Kolento picks up a Grim Patron.
Second
Oh
floating.
goodness!
Wait,
This could
wait.
go to. This is over, right?
How much damage is it? That's like lethal for sure.
That's a billion.
You get 3, 4, so you get 7, 14 from 2 floating berserkers, and
But you can't kill the slime.
no, you. That's. I feel like wait.
Grim Patron math. Don't even try, Lothar.
You can.
I think he's got it though. Honestly.
I'm not sure.
That's the
I'm
thing,
still
right?
counting.
You're done with it. I think you have to battle rage for the inner rage, and then you kill the slime with it. And
Battle
then you go
rage,
face.
yeah, battle rage for inner rage. Yeah.
Yeah,
But you will draw 800 cards, so
It doesn't matter, right?
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He has like 10 cards in his deck anyway.
Did Kolento not find the card he was looking for?
Maybe.
Or is
Maybe
he
there's
just
no inner
smiling
rage.
at the animation speed and he's thinking, if
You
this
play the
ropes
battle
again,
rage, dude. You play the battle rage right now.
play it fast. It doesn't matter, actually, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. He will be at 14 with 1 floating anyway. Exactly 14 with 1
Yeah,
floating.
never mind the inner rage.
Yeah.
So this is Grim Patron math in a nutshell.
Bang.
When you have a board that has 2 Frothlings and Charge and an
And
AoE,
Death's Bite.
you're
Yeah.
generally winning, right?
Yeah, especially when your opponent has 2 minions.
Right. Yeah, he just gets even more damage for you. It's working
Yeah,
in your favor
yeah,
at that point.
yeah. Even 3 minions because there was a slime.
It reminds me of Unleash the Hound in that way, where your opponent's board works for you.
Unless, well, no, okay, that doesn't work with Floating Berserkers. I wanted to say that unless they have like 3 attacks,
Right.
The Grim Patrons can't like trade efficiently.
Unless
with
commanding
those.
shouts there, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's very unlikely, so it's not a very common scenario.
Yeah.
So this is match for Kolento going
Oh,
up
right,
4-1.
that's the end of the match.
Yeah, it's the end of the match. Firebat
Yeah.
gets eliminated and knocked out of the playoffs by Kolento, who's going to be moving on to the semifinal.